'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just wants you back. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Cool as it comes, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm all in. So beautiful, I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting, the paradigm, no longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride, looking through my eyes, say you're ready to go. Living out a life, we could roll the dice, act like you surprised, but you already know that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together, yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand, stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down. So many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
Welcome to 91.4 FM Uniwana Radio. Hello clever people, how are you today? Welcome to the Tune In Team podcast. So, I'm ICHA, MEILANI FATIKASARI, here to accompany you in a relaxed yet meaningful discussion. Today's topic is quite unique. It's about the taboo of sitting on a pillow. Many of us have probably heard our parents say, "Don't sit on a pillow, or you will get bored, or your life will run out." But actually, what moral, ethical, and cultural values lie behind this prohibition? Of course, I'm not alone today. I'm joined by two amazing guest stars, AINI and FADILAH. Hi, both of you.
Hi Icha, I'm Aini. Hello everyone. Wow, today's topic sounds funny but deep at the same time.
Hello everyone, I am FADILAH ISTIQOMAH. I am so happy to talk during this talk. Who would have thought that a pillow could become a reflection of moral values, right?
Exactly. So let's talk together about it, from cultural meaning to moral values, norms, and daily ethics. Okay, first of all, let's talk about where this belief came from. Have you ever heard this rule when you were a kid, guys?
Oh, very often, Cha. My mom used to tell me, "I don't sit on a pillow or you'll get an itchy bottom or boils." I used to believe it, but as I grew up, I realized it was more about manners.
Same here. In my family, sitting on a pillow is considered impolite because a pillow is where we rest our heads, a body part seen as high or honorable. Sitting on it means disrespecting something that symbolizes comfort and clean lines.
That's interesting. So actually, this belief isn't just a heart myth. It has symbolic and ethical meanings. Morally speaking, it teaches us to respect things according to their function and value. A pillow is for resting, not sitting. By not sitting on it, we learn to put things in their proper place.
Right. It also connects to the moral value of respect. Respecting objects, place, and others. From simple habits like this, our parents taught big values without long lectures.
I totally agree, and I think it's also linked to hygiene ethics. Since pillow touch our face and hair, sitting on them is clearly unhygiene. Ethics are not just about social manners, but also about keeping comfort and clean lines.
Alright, let's move to moral values and social norms. In your opinion, under which type of norm can this prohibition be categorized, guys?
I think it belongs to norms of decency or propriety because it concerns everyday behavior in society. Such norms come from tradition and habits, aiming to keep social harmony.
Yeah, I agree. But if we look deeper, there's also a universal moral value behind it. Discipline and respect. From something small like a pillow. Weirdo to be disciplined, to appreciate function, and to maintain clean lines. These small values can grow into good habits that shape our overall character.
That's a great point, Fadil. It reminds me that in social ethics, even our smallest actions can reflect our character. People who care about small things often have high moral awareness in bigger matters.
Yes, like the Javanese philosophy. Aji ning diri ana ing ati, aji ning raga ana ing busana. It means one's dignity lies in their speech and how they carry themselves. Symbolically, sitting on a pure show act of respect for purity or honor.
That's profound, Aini. So, this prohibition actually carries moral lesson, ethics, and cultural reflection to preserve harmony.
Wow, it's so amazing, guys. Okay, listener, we are going to take a quick little break and we will be right back with the rest of our discussion. So, music.
Crazy one more night.
Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Ay, baby, yo te quiero. De mentira todo lo que te dijeron. Sabes que mi amor por ti es verdadero. Yo te te soy fiel, nena, yo te soy sincero. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti, como rábame todo de ti, y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti, como rábame todo de ti, y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Desde que te vi, yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente. Me la prende candela, te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pega y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Yo no sé cómo lo hace, baby, déjame ser el que te complace. En mi mente corriendo a base, me quedo contigo, pase lo que pase. Baby, espero que me ames, me tienes volando en el cielo como las aves. Hey, tienes pa' mí nanes, como un sueño nuevo ya lo sabes. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti, como rábame todo de ti, y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza.
FADILAH, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break your backbone. Return to the Mac, the kick is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back door. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chase. Sir, wanna vibe at a getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, I got the semi-4-way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left it. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousine. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Hella light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave in the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop whoa. I alright for the spot though. Running out the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the visa. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left it. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. We spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready to let this business, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready to let this business, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for a play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that all sounds. You can sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exits. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a fire like this. If I told you I was ready at this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready at this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. Right now, we're running out of things to talk about. Right here, right now, I'm about to let the truth come out. If I told you I was ready like this, do you think that it would turn you on? You tell me now. If I told you I was ready like this, would you just run off and tell someone? You might be the body. If I told you I was ready like this, I just wanna do it, tell you why. I just feel like it's clear. If I told you I was ready like this, would you just run off and tell someone? To know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? got a joyride, a hit and run. I thought I loved you and you thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the road. Watch me as I go, watch me as I go. Should I look both ways before you cross me, babe? 'Cause I don't break rules. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I got a new love, he runs for miles. 67 fastback, oh, it's just my style. We're headed down the road. Just enjoy the show, watch me as I go. Should've let both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Let both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Hold up, now do what you do. You loud, go ahead, get loose. Get down to business, tell everyone nothing's off limits. You can have anything you want. Anything you want. Tell everyone you can have anything you want. With that brand new style, show off, watch them all get wild. Get down to business, tell everyone, go out and get it. You can have everything you want. Anything you want. Tell everyone, you can have anything you want.
수가 없어서 이 세상 하나뿐인 나 참 봤으니까 빠졌으니까 Then you got me sinking low. 사랑이란 단어로 섬도 아닌 섬을 타며 행복한 줄로 친구들이 다들 바보래. 사랑 표현 못한 덩어리 한 번도 안 해봐서 어떡해 honestly. Cause 1, 2, 3 중요한 건 you and me. 내 곁에만이 Baby, can't you see? 다른 널 보면 말이라도 걸어봐. 손만을 표현해. I know you're gonna be alright. 소리라도 잡을까? 꿈에 안겨볼까? Whatever your lovely way, I know we're gonna be alright. Can't take all this hot and cold. Love shouldn't be this hard. Oh, 뭐라고 있는지도 모르겠잖아. 어렵지 않아. 무슨 생각한지도 정말 진심인지도 Guess I got
Okay, hello listener, welcome back to 91.4 FM Uniwara Radio. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our discussion. So in this section we will discuss about reflection of values. Still with me ICHA, joined by AINI and FADILAH. Hi guys.
Hi again. Hi everyone. Back to continue our talk.
Hi all, our discussion earlier was so meaningful and there's still a lot more to unpack.
Right, in this session we will discuss how a simple prohibition like this can relate to character education, moral values and modern life. Let's start with character education.
For me, character education is just about pure lessons in school but about everyday habits. They don't sit on the pillow, but it can be a small example of a moral habit. Children are taught from a young age to be mindful of small action because small habits reflect bigger personalities.
Exactly. In formal education, this can actually connect to civic and Pancasila education. It relates to the second and fifth principle of Pancasila. Just and civilized humanity and social justice. We are taught to respect, to use things properly, and to balance rights and responsibilities.
That's really interesting. So, from something as small as a pillow, we can also learn about Pancasila values. If cultural habits were explained like this, maybe kids would understand better why certain actions are forbidden or encouraged.
True, ja. People learn most effectively through concrete examples and simple habits. In the past, our parents might just say, "Don't sit on the pillow," without explaining. Now, it's our job to give logical, moral, and social reasons behind it.
All tradition should not be seen as outdated but reinterpreted to stay relevant in modern education.
So, how about in today's modern context? Is this still relevant?
I think it's still very relevant. Even though people today are more rational and less superstition, the moral values behind it, respect, discipline, and clean lines, remain important.
I agree, but many young people don't understand the context anymore. They think it's just an old folks myth, when actually it teaches soft skills like attitude and awareness.
Exactly. In moral education, this can be an interesting example for kids. Instead of saying don't because it's taboo, we can say don't because there is a good moral reason behind it.
Yes, moral values aren't only found in books but also in cultural habits that contain ethics. Preserving such tradition can foster empathy and social awareness from an early age.
Right. Ethics are not about rigid rules but about how we behave respectfully toward others, objects, and our environment.
Alright, how do you think today's younger generation perceives rules like not sitting on a pillow?
Many of them are practical knowledge. They prefer logical explanation. So, when they hear you get bored, they see it as a myth. But still, some are becoming aware of the importance of maintaining cultural values and home etiquette.
Yes, I see that too. Young people are open-minded, but the challenge is how we convey these traditional values without sounding preachy. We should use logical and contextual approach, like saying don't sit on the pillow because it's impolite and unhygiene. That way, the moral lesson still gets across.
Exactly, the delivery matters. In the past, it was tough through fear. Now it should be tough through understanding. So the values stay alive, not just as inherited taboos.
Right. We can call this the modernization of ethics, keeping traditional values but presenting them in new ways. When traditions are explained logically, young people will appreciate them instead of mocking them.
That's part of moral adaptation. Morality is universal, but how we instill it must adapt to the times. Like the no sitting on the pillow rule once mystical. Now it's a symbol of respect and clean lines.
Absolutely. Our job isn't to reject tradition, but to reinterpret them so they remain relevant. Okay, now let's talk about something important. The difference between morality, norms, and ethics in this context. Can you explain with an example related to our topic?
Sure. Morality is the sense of right and wrong that lives in our hearts and culture. So, not sitting on a pillow is a moral act because it reflects respect.
Yeah, exactly. Morality is internal, while norms and ethics are external, connected to social expectation. When we practice ethics, we are expressing our moral awareness outwardly.
That's it. The three are interconnected and complementary. The not sitting on the pillow rule shows this relationship clearly. We uphold morality by respecting, follow norms by behaving properly, and apply ethics by acting appropriately.
Exactly, Jack. Small values like this are the foundation of our nation's character. Ignoring small things can affect greater social attitudes like losing respect and discipline.
Yeah, even in the workplace, such ethics matter. People who respect small things often show great integrity. So, from not sitting on a pillow, we can learn professionalism and self-awareness.
Wow, time really flies. We who knew that from something as simple as not sitting on a pillow, we could uncover so many values, from respect and discipline to social ethics and hygiene.
Right, never underestimate our parents' advice. Behind "don't sit on the pillow" lies a deep life philosophy. So, from now on, don't just be afraid of getting boys, think of the moral meaning behind it.
Exactly. These values are cultural treasures we should preserve, not just memorize, but understand and apply. Hopefully, our listeners can see that even small cultural traditions carry powerful lesson in character education.
Okay, thank you so much Aini and Fadilah for sharing today. And to our listeners, remember sometimes the small things reflect our greatest moral. Okay, see you in the next episode. Stay humble, think wisely, and feel the thing around you. I'm ICHA, and see you in 91.4 FM Uniwara Radio. Bye everyone.
before 난 좋아하는 것 같아 친구들이 다들 바보래 사랑 표현 못한 덩어리 한 번도 안 해봐서 어떡해 Honestly Cause 1, 2, 3 중요한 건 you and me 내 곁에만 있다면 Baby can't you see 자꾸 쳐다보면 뭐 When your heart